Crappie. Hey guys, I'm on a little lake today in the heart of North Dakota. It's called Nelson Lake. It's in a town, near a town named Center. And I just got a crappie, so I ran back to get the camera. All I'm doing here, it's about, what's the date today? November 21st, and they're actually a little bit late. We were ice fishing this time last year, but what's unique about this lake is that power plant over there is called Minnesota Power, and they actually use the water from the lake to cool their tanks and stuff, so they actually pump it in and out of the lake, and the water is a lot warmer than normal, so it never actually freezes over during the winter. So you can come here and open water fish throughout the whole winter. And what I'm doing is I just got a little deer hair jig that I tied up, just a little pink with a little 1/4 ounce jig on there, and I'm just pitching it towards this canal over here because that's where the warm water comes out of. So the crappies, as the air temperature gets colder, they go to find that warmer water near that canal. So I'm just, maybe eventually I'll move over towards there, but I'm just sitting here just jigging this deer hair. And you just, when you're jigging it, you just jig it 2 or 3 times, and then you let it sink. So you bring it up and then you let it sink, and so many times they'll hit that jig when it's on its way back down. And I have the best luck, especially in this lake, for crappies and sunfish on pink and white. Those are my 2 best colors. So I've got a tackle box here full of jigs that I've tied up, and I'm probably gonna eventually end up trying every color today unless I find one that sticks. I might have to change here to a white in a little bit because the water's a little bit more murky than I would like today, so maybe white will be a little bit more visible. I might try a white deer hair here in a little bit. Just make it a little more visible. There we go. That's a crappie. Come here, buddy. Oh man, look at that. He really got it in there. That's alright. So when this happens, I always keep my hemostat on a lanyard here so I can perform surgery really quick. I have to take my glove off. Get him back in the water as soon as you can. In these cold temperatures, you don't want to keep him out of the water for any longer than you have to. So you just get that jig right out of there, and there's a crappie. This is a black crappie. So if I catch a white one, I'll show you what that one looks like. But he's headed back home now, so maybe I don't need to switch to a white. God dang it. Alright, well, this one got a good snag here. I'm going to try to get out behind whatever rock it's stuck in and just shake it a couple times. Got her. Because I would be devastated if I broke off the jigs that I spent time tying. I mean, they're not hard to tie, but it's just the fact that you put in the work and then you snap it off. There's a fish right there. Yep. Ooh, nice crappie. There you go, another black crappie. Look at that. Right in the lip. Just barely got you, buddy. There you go. There you go. That one's a little bit darker. He's missing some of his tail, it looks like, too. Maybe he got hit by a northern or something. Thanks, buddy. Right there. Alright, so if you don't know, I'll teach you how to tie a new jig on, or pretty much any lure. I use the same knot for just about everything. I'll just stick that right there quick. So I always keep a fingernail clipper on my lanyard as well. Just clip that off. I'm gonna go with a white one, so I mean I don't want one that's too big. I think that's okay. That one's kind of all over the place, but this one's fair. I mean, this one's, I'm probably gonna use this for ice fishing when I run into some bigger crappies, but I think I'll go with this one. So what you do is you grab your line, and this is gray blackish line, so it might be kind of hard to see. So you grab your line, put it through the eyelet like so, then you pull it back so it kind of runs up on itself again. Then you take your finger where that loop is right there, and then you close that off, and you just take this line, that tag end line, and you wrap it around. I usually do about 7 times, 3, 4, 7, and then you take your end, and that loop that you made, you run it back up through that loop like so, and then you'll make another loop when you do that. So you put the line back through that loop now, and then you pull it tight, and then you pull that, your main line tight, and then take your clipper and clip off that extra right there, and now you're fishing. And for a crappie, I mean, this might seem like a pretty big hair jig for a crappie, but if I catch another one, you notice when I was getting the jig out of that other one's mouth, they have a mouth that can expand quite a way. It's big, so it's kind of like a bass in a way, where their mouth just opens up really wide, so you don't really have to worry about them getting that jig in there. I mean, they'll get it in, you don't. And by using a little bit bigger hairline right there, little bass, he can single out the bigger fish, I was just gonna say, but that might not be the case judging by this little guy. He got some of my hair in him. There you go. We'll be able to spit that out. Thanks, buddy. Oh, yep. Just hit it on the way down. Another nice crappie. Look at that guy. These are bigger than the ones I was catching this summer. What a nice fish. And they are so fun to catch. Thank you, buddy. Yep, right there. Oh, god dang it. Jig almost hit me in the face. Come on, buddy. There you are. Yep. Oh, god dang it. Back in action. Got him. Got him. He's on, baby. Got him. Yoo. Oh, good. Perfect. Now this is a white crappie. The difference comes in, I'll show you here after I unhook him here. He got that one down pretty deep. But have no fear, for I have the solution here. Alright, got him. So, a white crappie, as opposed to a black crappie, kind of has those black crappies earlier. They were kind of speckled all around, no really particular pattern. These are kind of have more of a tiger stripe, you can see. And that's a nice crappie right there. So that is a white crappie. So now you can go tell your grandma you learned something today. Alright, boys, yep, there you are. Look at that rod bend, and it's not even that big of a fish. That's why it's so much fun. Now this is a black crappie. You can see the difference. Alright, buddy, stop flopping around. I'll get you. You can grab them by the body, too. I just grab them by the mouth. It's a little bit easier, but that's a black crappie. You just got the speckles as opposed to the stripes. Go back home to Mom. I'll come catch you in a year and see how big you got. Oh, right by the shore there. There's another one. Little bass again. That always seems whenever it's close to the shore like that, odds are it's a bass. Fishy, fishy, come on, baby. Come on, honey. Let's see how hard you can bite. Got him, right there. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Fish on! Another nice crappie. Come here, buddy. Let me get in your mouth for a second. Alright, gotta go to the players. Look how easy that is. Look at that nice crappie too. Alright, buddy. Got fish slime everywhere. It's the price you pay. Another thing is, I mean, I like to use pink and white a lot because those are the colors I have the best luck on, but I mean, don't be afraid to try new things again. You use green and orange and yellow and pink and white and blue. I mean, I've caught crappies on all those colors out of this lake. It's just, sometimes it's a day-to-day thing. One day they'll hammer pink and the next day they're on white. A couple days I've done really well on green. But I mean, it's all trial and error anyway. I mean, that's why they call it fishing and not catching. If you could come out and catch a bunch of fish, I mean, everybody would do it. Just let her sink. Just tap it in. Just tap it in. Oh. Oh, god dang it. Come back. Come back, come back, come back. Come back. There you are. Yep. Oh, it's a sunny. Now this is a sunfish. And he missed it, and I got him right beneath the mouth there. But that's a sunfish right there. You can tell because he's got this sun on his stomach. And those things fight like crazy for their size. I mean, he took me for kind of a ride right there, and he's only 4 or 5 inches long, maybe more. But I mean, they'll take you for a ride. They're not kidding around. Alright, got myself warmed up in the car a little bit. I'm gonna go back and put on a yellow. I don't know if that's gonna do me any good, but It's worth a try, I guess. We'll see. Same as everything, just tied about some yellow deer hair on there. And it obviously didn't come from a yellow deer. It's dyed that way. Just kidding, it did come from a yellow deer. I'm gonna go just down the rocks a little bit, that away, towards the boat ramp down there. All right, back to the honey hole we go. Yep. Yeah, little bass. The yellow works. Come on out, buddy. Thanks. If I was a fish, I'd bite that. I'd definitely bite that. Let's see. Yep, told ya. If I was a fish. Come here, buddy. There you are. See if I can poke my finger down there and get that one out. See? Might have to use the old pliers. See, I was talking about crappies having a big mouth, though. They'll get it down there. Don't worry about it. So don't be afraid to use a little bit bigger jig or tying a little extra hair on there. Here you go. Back home, buddy. That's the cast right there. That's the one. I can feel it in my bones. Come on, give it a quick few pumps and let her sit back down. Come on, baby. Jig her a few times, let it sink. Oh, just got a hit. Slow it down, see if she'll come back. Alright, she didn't take it. I'm going to go right back to that same spot and bring it right through where I got bit. And sometimes if you give it right back to her, you'll be lucky enough and it'll come after it again. Come on, baby. I know you're there. I know you're there. There you are, right there. Yep. Look at that. Back in the same spot, right where I just got a bite. And you are beautiful. It's like reading the same book you read once before. Look at that. Beast. Right back in the same spot. She came and got her again. Well, Nelson, you provided me with a good day of fishing, so I think I'm gonna pack. Oh, there's one right there. After this, I think I'm gonna pack up and head back for home and maybe get some dinner in me. But it's been a good day, and that is a nice crappie. I'll end on that one.